with Mohammed, telling us what probably went wrong. The fire started at about 1:30 a.m. and it tried reaching out to occupants, of this building where it's known for commercial activity. But unfortunately, they could not get access, inside because the rooms and the shops were under lock. And by the time Lasema officials and other agencies got here, they had to break into the building from the back, breaking walls to indeed have access and put off the fire. And I can say 13 shops, were affected in total. But in terms of the worth of goods affected, let me talk to the Iyaloja of Computer Village and let's take a look at the worth of goods affected. You've been briefed about what happened here. Can you just tell us the worth of goods affected in the early hours of this morning?
The worth of goods affected are into billions. One of the occupants of this building is the largest importer of laptops, well known in the market. Actually, he collapsed when he heard about the incident, and it's very unfortunate. And we just pray that government comes to their aid. We are going to be appealing to our amiable governor. We know that Governor Sanwo-Olu is a very compassionate person. He will look into the matter and help the traders because they need serious help now if we don't want them to something bad to happen to them because it's their source of livelihood. I heard of an incident about 2 o'clock in the midnight yesterday. Somebody called me and said there was fire in the market. Immediately I got up and I called the chief security officer. In fact, we have to give kudos to our security in the market. They really rose to the occasion and we made calls to the fire service. Thank God that we have a working fire service in Lagos State. Thank God to our, we thank our governor for that because everything, Lagos is working, Sanwo-Olu is working. We thank God for that. And they came, you could see that if not for the efforts of the fire service and the securities on ground, there are 3 buildings and only one that the fire started from was the one affected. They did not allow it to escalate to other buildings, which is a very good thing. And we are very proud.
Are you aware or were you told if there was any form of ignorance also by occupants of the building? Because some have also gathered that before people left here yesterday, there was no lights. And then probably some persons also did not switch off their power sources or whatsoever. Are you aware of some?
No. What I will tell you for sure is that for every building, there are security lights that will be left on so that if something happens, the security agencies attached to the building will see the movement of people that might want to come and perpetrate evil. So there are security lights that were on, but nobody will leave lights of their offices on. I said maybe from there when the NEPA brought lights and there was a surge and the spark started from somewhere, but definitely not from inside the offices, but of course security lights around the building.
All right. Well, that was the Iyaloja of Computer Village. But then I must also say before I go that in the coming days, while investigations are still ongoing, there will be structural tests to assess the building because the entire top was raised and no pin could be taken. Tests will be conducted and decisions will be taken on the building.
Our senior reporter, Mia Nakiri, live for us in Computer Village. Thank you very much for that update.